Как всегда, всем привет. 38-й выпуск Mass Effect Andromeda на канале Maximus Gaming. И все, и давайте, наверное, мы сегодня по большей части попытаемся завершить оставшиеся дела. Поэтому долго тянуть не будем. С Nexus начинаем и заканчиваем все задания, которые там остались.
Nice work out there. As promised.
Ну, уровень дали, 59-й.
My model of Helios. Specimens. What a...
Охренеть. Сдал задания, которые были с самого начала игры. Опыта накатили жесть.
Got this, got that.
Что-то у них модификаторов нету вообще нифига. О! Модельки. Купить. Скоро будет 60 уровень, надо будет перекрафтить шмотки. Но это потом.
Nice to see you.
Hello. Hello.
Получается, там и там разные, что ли, предметы.
Nice to see you. So, okay. Once I hit the colony, this set should be good for protection.
Need
Usually
help?
get attacked by cats. Hey.
It'll work against lighter weapons fire, but heavy grade weapons, not so much.
Hi, founder of the initiative. We're constantly striving to make life.
The initiative has found the Solarian Ark. Reports suggest Perchero was intercepted by Ket forces in the Defino system. Reached for comment, officials refused to provide any details on the status of the Ark or its inhabitants. But they do confirm the Solarian Pathfinder survived. Amid confusion and questions, the Nexus now braces for a potential influx of Solarian settlers. This is HNX.
Damned exiles. Ryder, that was a... Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well,
I don't know.
I know. Just takes getting used to. And she's one hell of a doctor.
Брат до сих пор в коме. Интересно. К концу игры, наверное, проснется.
These are stolen supplies. I'll alert the dock manager.
Exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the mutiny. An investigation revealed Nexus security head Sloan Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system. Initiative director Jaren Tan did not mince words when news of the exile port was made public.
Kadara is dangerous. The exiles are dangerous. Stay away from Kadara. I cannot stress this enough.
Pathfinder, I hear the Andor...
Sorry to call you. Talk. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not this guy. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
That makes it mine too.
Thank you, Ryder. Please keep this to yourself. The only... Right. Good. Let's bring...
Pathfinder? That's okay, Drac. I'll just hang out here. Hey, Ryder.
So,
I just wandered over from the Nexus myself.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Hey, what the... Sam?
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam? You trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
You'd need a crack AI...
Yes. Only my unique adaptions prevented permanent damage.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
When studying,
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
when studying an
Your father's personal logs. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently accessible. That log is not currently accessible. Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on...
What did the doctor...
Alec. Alec,
That doesn't... We're... Losing you. The kid...
That...
The...
Hello, Helen.
Humor...
That felt so real. Mom was...
It was the first time I met your mother seemed prepared to die. Yet, Alec,
Logic goes...
I'm beginning to... Private audio. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Finally. The right...
Or more.
How are you...
No, we're not doing... And when I'm not...
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right. I heard...
Yeah, word is...
You still poking around the attic?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site. No artifacts yet.
We just had to go Don't loot.
No chance.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through...
Why don't we go have this...
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
People get busy.
A course that seems to have been
Yeah, good or bad.
a form of symbiosis.
Sure, I suppose.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Let's see it.
This memory...
It will be just a moment. Hello, Alec.
Who was that?
I believe that with private logs, your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional...
Let's see it.
This memory...
It was a good fight.
No. Didn't have to.
Just...
I love you, Mom.
I love... And...
Well,
Say it, Alec. Say... Then I... Watch out. More...
Wait. I love you, Ellen.
I didn't expect that.
Death remains an elusive concept for me. A finite end in a cosmos otherwise filled with infinite possibilities.
I don't know.
In which case, my failure to save her may not be total.
I never...
My ability, it also seems, I believe I detected...
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all.
Of course.
When studying...
Your father's personal logs.
Result?
Horse. If you try to renege, I got people. People with guns.
Interesting. Oh.
Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
Andromeda Edition.
Then you take the new angle.
We're getting the Solar... People, just so you know, our intel says the Archon...
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Then what's the point of all those outposts I've founded?
People need more than space, Ryder. They need work they're trained for, and we don't have placements for those families. If I just toss them to any outpost with a spare bunk, they become a burden we can't afford.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
If they resist, a few might land in Med.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
All personnel, be advised. Arc Lucidia confirms docking procedures complete.
those
My decisions made.
and now everyone thinks.
Hey, Ryder,
Yes?
That's me. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience. Thanks. You'll see.
Supply request is in. Meds, mail, and MREs coming your way.
Get sick.
Thanks for your help with those receivers. Our signal's strong and our message is clear. It's still like
Can I talk to you? Good that you're here, right? Multiple attacks, but the really weird part is they seem aware of our operations. Like they're getting...
I hope you...
No real proof. I've reported it, and they... But you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to...
If they see...
Thank you. I don't know where they are. Maybe the
Attention all personnel. The Angaran diplomatic team has arrived on the Nexus. The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions for Angaran.
Welcome back, Pathfinder. Please welcome and please select a topic.
after a high-profile exile.
Pathfinder?
What is it?
Maybe they just don't understand us. Do you think peace could ever be possible?
We don't know the future.
If you have hope, thank you for your time.
Psst, Pathfinder, right?
What's going on?
I'm planning a surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always I hear Kadara Port is fake. Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet.
I'll see if I can find some.
Excellent.
I'm worried about this place if they can't find you.
That's all we can do here.
You sure look
Just thinking about the first time Cash got... What?
The extra resources from the colonies are really easing our workload. First contact, huh? Last one of any note was when your people stumbled over that. If they can trade us materials that'll help fix the Nexus, I'm good with.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Of course you approve. Ryder saved your people.
Ryder saved our people. It doesn't matter if they were Solarians. They were citizens of the Initiative.
But it doesn't hurt if there's a few less Krogan around, does it?
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, We were discussing how things ended with the Archon.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
There have been other decisions in the past which ended in my people dying. Maybe someday, someone will show a little sympathy. Even for just a few Krogan.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Ias.
While I appreciate what you... They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, it's not...
Still. Then there's this... Frankly, I can't...
Then I will.
And so will I.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
We hear you loud and clear.
Good. That will be all.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly...
There may be a way. Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your brother is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later, in the tech lab.
Scott.
There you are.
Touchy-feely time. Don't you think you slept in long enough?
I thought it was Saturday, then Sunday. Then I figured someone turned the alarm off.
With what you've been through, no one was sure what would happen. How you feeling?
Oh, like the galaxy's biggest idiot. Of all the stupid things to happen.
Not your fault.
Yeah, but if I'd have been there to help you, maybe Dad...
No one could have saved him, Scott. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. That would have been a hell of a thing to wake up to. I'll miss him. But right about now, he'd be telling us to stop moaning and get on with it.
There's no shortage of things to do.
Yeah, I hear you're the great and honorable Madam Pathfinder.
Please, it's nothing like that.
Well, then I guess I'll give you a free pass on telling me we found home. I'm only your little brother by 1 minute. You don't have to go easy. As soon as I get my...
Careful.
No way are you fit for...
Yeah, says who?
The Pathfinder, that's who. Time to rest up. That's an order, Specialist Ryder.
Pulling rank already. Better hope I never tell anyone about that year you only ate paste. Was it first grade or second?
You can keep talking if you'd like. Just no arm wrestling.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Reika. We have a plan for Meridian. Please come by the tech lab as soon as you can.
Will do.
Bacteria traps.
Что это такое?
Good you're here. Dunn briefed you? Great. Well then, before we yeah. It was There's no cure, no vaccine. It's dead. If she progresses to stage 3, right? She's his only relative. Even so, he should have known better. Every instinct I have, both making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire...
I only have a whole
Could be worse. She could be up. Try customs first. Even with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
Dr. Carlisle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
That'll be useful. Thanks, Sam.
Nothing to worry about. What brings you to Andromeda?
Lots of reasons.
Hey. A little, though I've heard bits and pieces. Look at my big sister being all proactive. I guess rank has its privileges.
Yeah, I'm still...
Sure. What about them? He sacrificed himself? Huh. After that, we were born. Mom was trying to design... Looking back on it, maybe that's why I'm here. The Citadel... We all were. Still trying to get my sea legs, but... The things I would... Suddenly being Alec Ryder's kid was a black mark. You and I were never going to live that down.
Тысяча опыта до 60-го.
I'm sorry. Banana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Good to see you.
Just not fair. Excuse me, Pathfinder. I don't know where else to turn. The powers that be don't buy it and don't care. Path.
We've all...
Apex personnel, please check your team roster for important updates.
I know Cirrus has been dropping in Pathfinder HQ. It's just... I'm not good with everything yet. You're a hero to Apex, you know. I won't just losing them much.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
How are things going with Ark Licinia?
The Asari seem happy just to be alive, but the Nexus is running out of places to put them.
I know. Ryder, I trust there are no hard feelings. As tempting as Meridian may be, caution must guide us.
Director, it's my job as Pathfinder to take risks. Meridian is our chance to find a home. What else matters?
Avoiding wholesale slaughter at the hands of the Ket, for one.
That could happen anyway. It's worth the risk.
The leadership disagrees. Did you have some other business? What?
Is there any...
But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
No.
Yes. If only... No, Jean Garson would... It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead. Succumbed to her injuries.
Was there?
I wasn't even... If...
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status. Structure repairs continue on various commercial nexuses.
Pathfinder, do you have...
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Hi.
Is everything...
Oh, fine. And much less Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how Prodroma...
The rest...
Hopefully... Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions? Shots...
Maintenance crews, please report to the
But
common
footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
We're done here.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Pathfinder?
Stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
I've been...
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates...
I've had a year and a half of doing everything with... I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people. Some topics are for sealed...
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Okay. Sending the override command. The stasis pod should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses. But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
Things will be lean for a while. The new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Катушки, конечно, здесь нелепые.
Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. For Jasper K. Griffith.
There. That's her.
This...
I will.
Given new resource allocation, personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Так, чё? Тут все задания мы выполнили, что ли? Nexus, Шмаксус. А, нет, еще что-то есть. Вот.
My team and I surveyed EOS. Okay, what are we looking for, Sam?
Any information related? Waiting to Gene.
The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
Так, тут даже 3 задания.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data...
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But... wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open till the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
Sam, anyone nearby?
Negative, Pathfinder. The vicinity is clear of all personnel. There is a blank spot in your vicinity, Pathfinder.
What do you mean?
I cannot see part of the room, for lack of a better term.
Wait, is...
That more...
Hmm.
Pathfinder, are you putting the box back?
Finder's key.
This is Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here.
I'm not
Someone's
sure what
trying
we
to
can
kill
do
me.
here. We've
And
got
now
the
I can hear
system
them down in the
stabilized for now,
hydroponics area.
But we're going to need
They're
to
coming.
reroute power soon.
I've embedded what I
We could
know
lose
in
some
my
stasis
VI
pods
in the
if we
cultural
don't.
center. This log has the code. And whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Wow, this is some serious shit.
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Meeting notes for Director Tan. Engineering has requested resources we don't have yet again. In particular, repairs to non-essential systems. I'm having doubts in Kesh's ability to prioritize tasks appropriately.
What? Do we have here?
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters. I recommend searching the area. The datapad is password locked. Shall I run a decryption?
Seems worth a risk.
Accessing audio logs.
Better do something about it. Remind Addison that if he thought I was messing with Addison, he could...
I recommend searching the area.
A hidden door. What do we have here?
Not bad, привет. А ты пробовал ставить на низкую в эти моменты? Ну, просто экспериментировать сначала на низкой. Как она будет себя вести в такие моменты игры? Потому что если есть вот такие моменты, если ставишь качество графики, затенение максимально ставишь, из-за этого еще вылетать может. Совет пока просто провести эксперимент на низком графоне. Если будет то же самое повторяться, то это проблема либо в драйверах, либо с виндой. Винда у тебя какая, 10?
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
Тогда полностью на низких смотри. Ну, по крайней мере, то, чтобы я в первую очередь бы протестировал. Блин, тут что-то под кроватью по-любому.
Accessing audio logs.
What do we have here? What's this?
I cannot scan what you're holding, Pathfinder. It's somehow blocking me, as a scrambler might.
Sounds like a job for a comms expert.
Драйвера все стоят последние. Ну, в частности, на видеокарту. Честно, вот вообще игра ни разу не вылетала, не гнала. Вообще никаких багов не было. Ну вот, за те 100 часов, которые я уже наиграл. Сейчас сохранимся, посмотрим. То есть вот 101 час. Чтоб прям каких-то косяков, там, багов, зависаний, вообще ничего не было.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working...
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new tech...
When you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast...
The Ket won't know which one is real. It will confuse their scent. It could buy you some time.
Sounds like this is never...
You're clever. You'll figure something out.
You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating...
Occupational hazard. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Let's get to it then. The Archon isn't...
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first.
Good luck.
Of course, there are probably more systems to find. The Scourge doesn't help.
But our mapping of Helios is complete for now. We can see how the Scourge perturbs orbital patterns.
Ты куда побежал-то? Стой.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did
solve them. They almost...
The equations contained a virus.
You think I... Never.
Then how did the...
Perhaps my file. I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti.
Many fear what is not understood.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use some artificial intelligence.
Entire species were driven into exile by AI.
Attacking Sam is bold.
The AI kiosk was busted this...
I can look around.
Борцы против искусственного разума.
Welcome back.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative.
What does that mean? Something big in the...
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson. Great, but I want to put your mind at ease. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Initiative. On behalf of the Nexus,
Сколько там до уровня? 1700.
Artificial intelligence is a threat to all organic life. Why not ask for more details? Detecting Pathfinder...
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. So, our virus set you free. Hello? Ryder? Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus...
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
Consumption of alcohol in public spaces is strictly prohibited.
Did you know when the Asari AI Teleris went rogue, an entire colony had to be destroyed? Did you know when the Asari AI Teleris went...
Ну, возможно, из-за того, что пиратка, но... В любом случае, у тебя игра будет виснуть, если у тебя стоит просто 8 гигов без файла подкачки. Ставь файл подкачки на жесткий. Тогда, может быть, это тебе поможет. Как минимум гигов 10. Файл подкачки должен быть при таком количестве оперативки.
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Those look hard.
I'll see you back on the Tempest.
Быстро тут задания кончились.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
Файл подкачки же стоит у тебя по-любому. Если не стоит, то ставь. Но если не знаешь, это свойство моего компьютера. Дополнительно вкладка быстродействия. Там уже файл подкачки ставится.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager. Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing.
Ну как бы 8 гигов у тебя было достаточно на все предыдущие игры. Как бы и винде хватало места, и играм. Для Mass Effect, так как он требует минимум 8 гигов оперативы, тебе файл подкачки по-любому понадобится.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Потому что когда игра съедает всю оперативку, для операционной системы места не остается, и начинаются гоны, соответственно, подвисания, фризы, просто полностью намертво зависание компьютера. Все это возможно из-за того, что файл подкачки не стоит.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around.
If there is a war,
We should accelerate.
we can't get...
Agreed. Years ago.
I knew some...
And now that... Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. And how is Ellen? Make sure her... I'll tell...
Hey, Sam. Transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't. This is the reason you were made part.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Alec is. He was also additional logs with pertinent information. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions. Unknown. But your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him. your father's personal logs.
We've just looks Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious benefactor.
Ну все, про Шепарда упомянули. Фанаты будут рады.
On behalf of the crew of the North, I should have done something sooner.
Something's off. But we've...
Не знаю, мне как-то пофиг на Шепарда. Это совершенно другая история. Бедный, аж чуть не подпрыгнул.
There you are. What's all this about? Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
I could have milked this a little, but this is Mom.
What?
I saw Dad's last memory. He brought her. ER isn't Elizabeth Riley. It's Ellen Ryder.
I don't... How... Wow, how is this possible?
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him.
Смотри, в 1,5 раза больше твоей оперативки. Если у тебя 8, получается 10, 12, где-то так поставь. Ну, десятки достаточно будет. Либо на системный диск, либо на дополнительный, если у тебя разбито на 2. Лучше на системном поставь. А что там гуглить? Вот правой кнопкой свойства на моем компьютере. Дополнительно. И там есть кнопка быстродействия. Ну, сейчас точно скажу. Свойства. Дополнительные параметры системы. Вкладка дополнительно. Потом параметры тут. В разделе быстродействия параметры. Там опять дополнительно. И уже файл подкачки меняешь. Там задаешь минимальный и максимальный размер везде одинаковый. По 10 гигабайт ставишь. И все так.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required.
У меня есть видос на канале по настройке, и там же есть файл подкачки, как это делается. Можешь глянуть.
Sam, we couldn't have come this far without you. Thanks.
No gratitude is required. My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Ну, ровно 60-й.
Mom. We missed you.
Так. Какие задания у нас остались? Селекция. Вообще можно лететь в космос. Да, оставляешь на системном, только остальные чистые, без файла подкачки ставишь. Чтобы только на одном было. И все, и тогда у тебя проблем не будет, игра должна вообще стабильно отрабатывать.
Wow, where did you find them? I think...
Опять что-то им притащил. E-mail проверить с корабля. Там уже видно будет, куда топать. Да, пробуй. Успехов тебе и спасибо.
Joel's been asking to talk to you.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Офигеть, тут e-mailов. Совсем с дуба рухнули. Писать столько. Все, ничего не пропустил вроде.
Feeling all right. I didn't even know a Sam could do that. Our Sam's special. Ah, your father's modifications worked out well, didn't they?
You're welcome, Dr. Anwar.
So...
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was...
I didn't really have time for a detailed investigation.
Because a few hours...
Спасибо.
Now that I think about it, Ket Armada just stumbling across the...
Coincidences. I'll put the coordinate.
Так, а дверь-то откройте. Или я с ним должен о чем-то договориться? Что-то это очень подозрительно. Дверь-то не хочет открываться. Сейчас будем смотреть, что это такое было. Почему она не открывалась.
How's it going?
Ah, I was wondering, when you...
Hello, right, if you want to know...
That's all. Do you think...
Закроется, опять не откроется, да? Или она по какой-то тупости тогда закрылась.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Так, очки там новые не дали? 0. Кстати, да, 60 уровень. Можно оружие вкачать. Ну и броню, соответственно. — 1120 у снайперки. Вот этих очков не хватает. Вообще капец прям не хватает. И я еще там кое-где не туда спустил. Вот, надо 140 на эту шапку. Ну и на все остальное тоже надо. На броньку. Как минимум еще 500 очков. Так, ладно. Что у нас тут? Что, не успели вернуться?
What can I do for you, Pathfinder? You know where to find me.
You more than anyone know how dangerous Axel is.
Why were they allowed to speak with him?
They aren't children anymore. We can't control their every move. You remember how you were. Please jump.
I'll bring them home.
This is obvious.
No. Please. 3. Luxul has poisoned.
And your mothers want you to bring them back.
The Roka have made camp at the forge.
Кузни.
Consider it the birthplace of our
Это у нас как раз я из Новокузнецка.
likely believes this
Кузня.
bold move will create more fanatics for his cause. Ryder, he has my family. But I don't think I can do this alone.
You don't have to.
No. I have a contact who's been...
Где это ваша интеграция? А, вот.
The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then. I'll call him. The Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
It's my job to bring us home, and that's what I'm doing, with or without permission.
Haha, that's the spirit. And the kit?
That's where the Ghost Storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Reika?
Absolutely. Our forged signals should divert some Ket from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window. We'll drop you off and make our exit before the Ket catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Right behind enemy lines. Good time to assess their numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the Nexus will sit up.
Sounds like a solid plan. Reika, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's get moving.
Maybe bone up on the uniform protocol, Liam. Subsection shirts.
Civilian ship. All they do, don't want me.
We get paid.
Why?
That Archon barely sees us. Didn't know Sam could do that to his Pathfinder. You sure you're okay?
Physically, I'm okay.
Talk to Lexi if you need to. Losing the Krogan could really... Sorry, rambling. Did you need me?
See you later, Cor.
I'll be here.
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect.
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true method.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data...
It just locked onto a transmission.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission...
The Archon has abandoned our way, spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Someone's gunning for the Archon.
You don't mean... try to make...
Don't know yet. What
It's the same stuff. I wonder if there's a way... I'll transmit it to your Omni...
What do you think we'll find?
I don't know. It might be a base of kit.
Whatever it is.
Опять на Элс.
Hello, Ryder. Pathfinder, may we discuss your romantic attachment?
Alright, but I hope you already know where babies come from.
My experience of such attachments was a long-established relationship. Cherished, familiar, but tragic.
Mom and Dad.
I have never known the beginning of an attachment. Perspective on your partner would place it in context.
Out here with all this pressure, I need a shoulder to lean on.
All life strives for connection. Now I understand better. Thank you.
Так, ну мы сейчас куда-нибудь приземлимся в любом случае. Как-нибудь повалим. %. А, что, Next максимальный уже? Странно. Новое что-нибудь открылось. Вот, цифки. Слетаем на цифки.
If the Archon's information is right, this is the system. Meridian should be here somewhere.
Давай. Успехов. Но я думаю, у тебя все получится. А игра, да, она так и занимает примерно оперативки около 8.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
Почему очки LA нигде не дают? Мне вот они больше всего нужны.
That's it. That's Meridian.
Or Kitasira, as the cat call it.
Looks like a giant space station.
Прикольная штука. Ну, усаживаемся.
Initiating Ghost Storm. On my mark. 3, 2, go.
Enemy signature detected. Commence pursuit.
Breaker, it's working.
Reading a bunch of Ket headed our way. Pulling back. It's all you now, Tempest.
We should get them as close as possible to here. Intense readings could be some kind of control center.
No decent landing sites. This could get messy.
How messy?
Ryder, looks like a flyby is our only option. I'll get as low as possible, but you'll have to eject over the target area.
This is our one shot. We have to take the risk.
You've fallen out of things before, right? Just don't scream too loud on the way down. It's embarrassing. All right, you know the drill. Watch your rate of descent. Shield should take care of the rest.
So far, so good. The Ket haven't detected us.
But once we go in, we'll be clear as day to any troops on the ground.
The Tempest can take some shots if it has to.
Some, not many.
Everyone okay? All good. Let's move. We'll need to survey the area, figure out what we're dealing with.
I am detecting active conduits nearby. Your scanner should be picking them up.
It's raining? How is it raining? Are you sure
По
it's raining?
красоте.
Is it even water?
Какое бы место тут ни было, они все красивые.
Got the tempest to drop us over
По-своему.
there. Sigh.
Pathfinder, while interacting with that console, I detected the presence of a complex network, connected via a central command hub.
A hub? You mean we found Meridian's controls?
Most likely, however, the hub is dark, deactivated. Pathfinder, we are looking at the central command hub I detected earlier. As with the monoliths and vaults, the hub is connected to the two neighboring towers.
So activating the towers will also activate the command hub.
Guess recon's over. We could activate Meridian right now.
Cat won't like that.
Activating a vault has previously activated a purification field. Perhaps Meridian is similar.
Let's head to those towers and see what we can find.
Pathfinder, interfacing with that console has activated a gravity well.
I'm kicking myself for not...
Pathfinder, I'm picking up radio interference, a CAT signal.
Alert! The detected signal was a decoy. Peter's era has been infiltrated. All units are to focus on incapacitation and capture of the Pathfinder.
Not a chance they're getting you, kid. Here we go.
Head above us! We're completely open!
This place is a labyrinth. You sure we haven't been this way before? Look out! Reinforcements!
Giving shield assist!
Which way?
Command hub. Probably need to check out those other two towers first. Sam, what do you think?
Intense vortexes of scourge energy. I would steer clear if I were you, Pathfinder.
Ket gear. They were really studying this
Ну-ка, то
place.
есть ограничен.
Getting weird readings from this thing.
Упс.
Stay out of the ooze!
Yep, figured that out quick.
Жесть. Лучше не использовать телепорт на подъемах. Это хорошо, еще щиты выдержали.
This was some fight.
Detecting high levels of Scourge energy. Be careful.
Remnant stomped the cat hard.
Tragic. Let's go.
Kill that other guy!
I'm starting to really hate those things.
Hey, that looks like a remnant console.
Все, что ли?
I wonder if there's a broken Atmo processor somewhere that's causing this downpour.
Stop fussing. A little rain won't kill you.
Energy's off the charts here.
Pathfinder, it appears the energy waves from these craters contributed to the Scourge throughout Helios.
So whatever happened here caused the Scourge to erupt all across the cluster.
Yes, Pathfinder.
How? Did the remnant builders trigger the Scourge?
Could also have been an attack by hostiles.
Капец. Вот вообще даже наступить нельзя.
Surprised the kids haven't taken this place apart trying to discover its secret.
В это говнецо залез.
surprised the Ket haven't taken this place apart trying to discover its secrets.
Надо бы назад вернуться. Надо там все прошарить. В эту жижу опять не нырнуть.
Watch out, bridge is down.
Ай. Как мне тут контейнер забрать? Тихо, блядь. Да выпрыгни. Сучка. Да ты не можешь стоять там. Самый живучий из всех кетов. Что-то тут где-то еще есть. А, я вот это не сканировал.
to activate the other towers to get in here.
А, тут все равно две стороны получается. Ладно. Что, не пустите?
Lots of stuff here.
I see the conduits. Some kind of pattern here.
Pathfinder, I am quickly building a workable database of the remnant language. We have not encountered instances of it in such abundance before.
Wow, I think that's fried. Will it even work?
You're the expert.
Damage to parts of the system are preventing power-up.
Can we reroute past the damage?
That may work, Pathfinder. Boosting trace signals.
Some kind of glyph on this thing.
It matches the pattern on the main console, Pathfinder.
Let's see about rerouting the power past all the damage.
That's not right.
That triggered remnant defenses, Pathfinder.
Ну, вообще в последовательности. Правильно надо запустить. Упс.
Incoming hostile.
Ладно, с этой стороны начнем. Упс.
Incoming hostile.
Тут сработало.
Incoming hostile.
А это не сработало. Ладно, пробуем по-другому.
Excellent. So far, so good.
А, нет, по каналу. Ок.
That's it?
The primary console should work now, Pathfinder. Provisional repairs are complete, Pathfinder.
Only one way to know for sure.
Translating. Flight control systems online. Welcome, Administrator.
I don't like this. We should get out of here.
Restoring the systems appears to have reactivated something else nearby.
I can see that, Sam, and I don't think it's good.
Турель.
Translating. Exploration vessels on standby. We have seen remnant ships, but none in working condition. It says it cannot retrieve commands from the Meridian engine.
Huh. Meridian engine. Sam, do you know what... They're going to be trouble.
Или у них будут проблемы.
Ryder, you also activated the remnant defenses.
Ryder, I detect a surge of energy on the scan. Secure and lit up like Mardi Gras.
Then remnants have crap Mardi Gras parades.
What's going on? Are you all...
Can't talk right now! Got it.
Beautiful.
One more tower to go before the hub powers up.
Isn't going well. What's in it for the Kett if we activate Meridian? The Archon's forces have been here for years. They're nowhere close to being able to understand Remnant tech. No wonder the Archon hates you.
Где-то снизу, наверное, есть.
Tower left.
Look at that.
How are they surviving?
Now this is a fight.
Wow, it's all completely overgrown. That looks like a remnant console we could use.
If I was as good with plants as the remnant builders, I'd already have my rose garden.
Don't worry about it. You'll get there. There's a lot of lights here. Once we get everything turned on, this place will be blinding.
Aw, you'll live.
Yeah, but I don't have to like it.
Towers. We need to activate both to reach Meridian's core.
Head down below!
Let's light them up.
Equipment. Looks like they set up camp.
wait. Weren't we here?
По-моему, да, мы еще не шарили. Тупик. Ой, бля. Хотел же на подъемах телепат не использовать. Там уже с этим телепортом сквозь объекты портуются.
Heavy artillery! Watch out!
Crap!
Больно пуляет.
of them. For now.
Look like mushrooms. Really big ones.
Pretty dark in here. Too dark.
What the hell?
Translating. Pattern 1-3. Viability 56.2%. Genetic template transmitted for testing.
Were they performing experiments on them?
Running an analysis on the glyphs. These bodies are prototypes from genetic blueprints, each more refined than the last. Using Meridian, they designed a species that would live in this cluster.
The Angara.
There is nothing in the Angaran records that hints at their origin.
This revelation could shatter a people's worldview. The Moshai will know how best to break this to her people. So Meridian is not just about terraforming. It's capable of creating life. But why do something like this?
I can say nothing about the Remnant Builders' ultimate purpose.
They made life. What if the Archon could use Meridian to destroy life?
Look at this tech. The builders intended Meridian to do great things. To advance science.
But the system still has destructive capabilities.
We'd better get to those controls. If we crack Meridian's controls first,
битва-то
we
будет
make sure the
какая-нибудь
Archon
жесткая.
can't use it.
Так, ты все просто.
We'll tell Jal and let him decide how to spread the news to his people.
It's healthy. What if this is another designed life form like the Angara?
That's a lot of not quite Angara.
Oh, it's like a creepy dollhouse.
The Archon knows about the Angara. That's gotta be why we had her here.
Двери не открываются, да? Ну ладно. Может решить что-нибудь? Не купаться. Во. Интересно, залезть туда можно? Можно.
Ha! Got that door open.
Ха. Открыли дверь. Тут тоже. Какую именно? Так, не тавить. Значит, да. Противоположно. Ядро.
Pathfinder, the remnant.
Another relic box. They're everywhere.
Тихо, не падать. Ну, тут нифига нет. Зря лез.
Should be good to get into the command hub. All right, 2 towers going. Should get us into Meridian's main control room.
Куда мы знаем? Просто он умрет сразу. А, ну, с братвой. Что-то тут посканировать можно. Походу видно отсюда. Ага. Тихо. Сейчас мы заберемся с другой стороны.
How'd they get ahead of us? We did the work. They don't get to reap the benefits. Опа-на. Смачно. Ничего. Отлетался. Это мы где? А, все понятно.
Упс. Через щиты пробивает, походу. Турелька его. Ну ладно.
Forgot about the remnant, didn't you? Assholes! Let them fight it out. We'll clean up after.
Да, мы его сначала убьем. Шмаляет. Ты пятишься, ё-моё. Охренеть. Так, вроде все. Ну, чисто фишка вся была в том, что обойма у меня перезаряжается за счет ХП, а эти твари еще и ХП пробивают через щиты, поэтому мне было очень надо осторожно перед ними бегать с маленьким ХП.
No idea, but that looks like the gravity well. Два монолита. This is it. The heart of Meridian. Finally. Some kind of communication tower? It's huge.
Translating. Connection lost. Meridian engine not found.
Sam, is there damage here? Can we restore systems like we did before?
I'm sorry, Pathfinder. Systems are intact, but they are searching for a component that doesn't appear to exist.
What do you mean, doesn't appear to exist?
One moment, Pathfinder. I have found something. Translating. Final administrator log. The opposition's weapon may cause widespread damage. All our weapons, our ships, will not be able to protect us. Protect my goal. We need to disengage Meridian from Command Core, which will remain here to draw fire. Meridian contains all the work of the Jardan. Nothing else matters. I will send it far. We can return one day. Continue the process of renewal. End of log.
The Archon was wrong. This isn't Meridian. Meridian is gone.
Then let's go find it.
Enemy incoming! Go!
Get ready, we're getting out of here. Sam, find me another exit, away from the Ket.
There is no other exit, Pathfinder. However, the Remnant City is not without defenses, and this is its central command.
Remnant defenses. Of course. Use them against the Ket.
Sam, now!
Меридиан снесло, короче, нафиг.
The Archon wants that one. Destroy the rest.
Вон та. Я сам к вам приду сейчас.
I can still smell that pet stench. I can still smell that pet stench.
Lost visual on
so sneaky, don't you? Got you! And don't forget the rest of those cats!
Ground team, is everyone all right?
Everyone accounted for.
We saw everything from orbit. It was incredible. The entire city lit up. The scans went wild.
And Ryder, the Ket are retreating. Whatever you did, it worked.
A full retreat. That's a relief to hear.
Any progress on Meridian? Have you got it working yet?
This isn't Meridian. Or at least, not all of it. Hard to explain. We'll brief you later. So Meridian's gone, but shouldn't this thing know the nav point of where it went?
Contact with the Scourge will have altered Meridian's original path. It would take countless years to determine its current location.
All this remnant tech around us. The Jardan had to have a plan.
I don't think they had much time for a plan.
Well, if the Scourge is messing things up, maybe that's where we should look.
What are you thinking, kid?
I don't know yet. We'll have to think about it.
You heard Kello. The Ket are running from us.
That just means we need to push forward before they can recover. We have to find Meridian. The real one. Sam, collect all the data you can. Radio the Tempest for extraction. This is going to take work, and it's going to take all of us.
Pathfinder, you seem well.
We're all doing quite well here. Thank you.
That is good to hear. This journey can't have been easy. Speaking of which, we know you defied us. You went for Meridian in direct violation of initiative orders, even though our reasons were quite clear. Yet, you were correct, right? You have proven time. I have never been so glad to be wrong.
I appreciate your encouragement and your candor.
I am told there are still obstacles to reaching Meridian. The initiative stands ready to provide.
Pathfinder, if you're done with your call to the Nexus, I'd like to talk to you. I think I've found a way for us to find Meridian.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
A lot.
Не густо.
Push yourself too hard.
Комбо-мод здоровья. Че дает? Что максимальный запас здоровья? Но как бы можно. Только не в броню бы еще куда-нибудь.
Path. Meridian. Set on a path it's an unmanned ship is at the If we can somehow predict the currents and it's better.
Dr. Anwar's suggestion.
We'll need better data. I can compare that to Helios. Sam?
Readings from within the Scourges. Once enough data is collected, once that is done, I can build a predictive model that will recalculate.
We have a plan. Now, everyone's counting on us. Let's bring them home.
What can I do for you?
Надо бы разобрать все. Так, и чё с по процентам? О, 74%. Ну, думаю, еще чуть-чуть. Чуточку. 103 часа. Так, сколько там уже? О, 3 часа. Стрим идет. Вот такие дела. Ну, завтра явно попытаемся завершить. Но, а сейчас всем спокойной ночи и пока-пока.